Good morning. Today we're going to do a Kriya for developing your human kindness. It's short, it's a breath exercise. We need to spread more love in the world, and that starts with spreading the love within ourselves, starting with self first. So make sure that you have a nice, comfortable position, a place on a mat or in a seat. Make yourself nice and comfortable, ensuring that your legs are fully supported, that you have a nice lower lumbar curve in the back, the pelvis is slightly tilted forward, each vertebrae is neatly stacked one over the other, the chin is level with the floor, ears are over the shoulders. Bring the shoulders up to the ears, let them glide down the back. The shoulders come together in the back via the shoulder blades. Open that heart space even more. Let them glide down the back, elevating that heart. Feel yourself aligned, like someone is pulling a string from the crown of your head, making you longer, taller, leaner. Come into your breath awareness. Start breathing long, slow, and deep into the pelvic floor, opening up the belly, the sides of the ribs and the rib cage and the chest. And then the chest slightly lowers, the rib cage contracts, pulls in and up on the navel point. Feel yourself expanding on the inhale, contracting on the exhale. Feel it like a pulse, like a wave. On the inhale, you expand out. On the exhale, you come back in. Ride the wave of your breath. Slowly, mindfully, and consciously follow the sound of your breath as it enters your nose, goes down your throat into your chest and down into your stomach. And then watch it as it comes back out. Feel it. Allow yourself to soften with each exhalation. The jaw relaxes, the sides of the neck, the back of the neck, your shoulders, down your back, all the way down, the sides of the ribs, into the hips, into the lower back, into the buttocks and the legs, into the thighs, the knees, the shins, the ankles, and the feet. Allow your arms to gently relax. Inhale together. Exhale, release. Bring the hands to heart center in prayer pose. Thumbs in that little notch in between the breasts. We're going to chant the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo 3 to 5 times. Each time on one breath. Close the eyes down. Focus at the third eye point. Set yourself. Inhale together. Exhale. Take it long, slow, and deep. Inhale again. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And on the next inhalation, we'll chant the Adi mantra. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. One more time. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale, suspend the breath. Pull in and up on the anus, the sex organs, the navel point. Squeeze the energy up the spine. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Inhale a little bit more if you feel like you need to exhale. Exhale, release the hands down on your knees. Just go within for a moment, setting your intention for this practice. Developing your human kindness. Kindness starts with self. We can't give to others what we don't give to ourselves. So we have to work on cultivating from the inside so we can give it out. Inhale. Exhale with a sigh. Let's do that again. Inhale together. Exhale with a sigh. One more time. Inhale. All right, we're going to start with breath of fire to kind of open up the lungs and give us a little bit more space, and to also reawaken and enliven the cells, and to give us a nice boost. Breath of fire, you place one hand on your belly. If you are pregnant, you are on your heavy day of your moon cycle, have glaucoma or high blood pressure, I recommend you just do long, slow, deep breathing. Unless you are familiar with it and you know you can do it without any issues, continue at long, slow, deep breathing. And for those of us who can do it, you're going to regulate it according to what feels comfortable and natural for you. It's an equal inhale, equal exhale. The hand on the belly, we stick the tongue out and we pant like a dog. Close the mouth. In and out of the nose. Notice the belly pulls in and up on the navel point on every exhalation. You can go as fast or slow as you feel is comfortable. Being mindful that the equal inhalation equals the exhalation. Now inhale together, squeeze in and up at the anus, the sex organs, the navel point, and press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Exhale, release. We're going to tie that all in together with Ego Eradicator. So we curl the fingers in to the pads of the hands and the thumbs pointing up. We're going to bring the arms up to 60 degrees, straight out from the shoulders, straight out from the body. The shoulder blades, you want to bring them up to the ears and let them glide down the back so that really the heart is being elevated. Your shoulder blades create like this wing sensation to open the heart, to open the heart space and the lungs even more. When you bring the shoulders up and back and let them set down the back, you're holding the arms up. This is the best way to maintain your alignment and your posture. The thumbs are going to go straight up to the sky and the fingers are staying into the pads of the hands. And this is what it looks like with breath of fire. Close your eyes down, go within, And begin. Breath of fire. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Relax the face, relax the jaw, relax the body around the breath. Maintain this powerful breath. Last minute here. Keep going. Keep it powerful. Maintain the arms at 60 degrees. Thumbs plugged up to the sky. Last 30 seconds. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Inhale, suspend the breath, bring the thumbs together overhead, fingers extended up to the sky. Squeeze the root lock. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale. Again, keep the posture. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the aura. Bring the hands in Gyan Mudra on your knees. Just go within, breathing normally, naturally. Energy to integrate and circulate in the body. Just be the witness. Be present in what you're feeling. All those sensations and your cells enlivened, dancing around and celebrating you through the prana. Inhale together. Exhale, release. Let's roll the shoulders up to the ears, let them glide down the back. Big, nice shoulder rolls here. Massaging in between the shoulder blade area. Eyes are closed, just go within. Let every movement, massage, relaxing, releasing, letting go of tension. And inhale and change directions, coming forward. Massaging again. Notice the difference when you come forward. Where do you feel it? Soften in any areas of tension. Use the breath. Send that prana to any areas of tightness or stiffness. Last little bit. Inhale the shoulders up to the ears. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then drop. Do that again. And drop. Inhale up. And drop. Inhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Drop. Release all the weight. Inhale up. And drop. Exhale. Inhale up. Let go of any tension on the exhale. Drop. Let go of the weight of the world. Inhale. And drop. And one more time. Inhale up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And drop. Exhale, release. Now turning the head to the left. And then to the right. Inhale, left, sut. Exhale, right, numb. Shaking your head no. Letting go to anything that you may want to say no to. Here you go. Here's your opportunity. Shake it off. Say no with your head. Our body language says so much more than our words. Loosening up the neck. Letting go of all the things that maybe you do out of obligation or that you do because you think you need to. For just this moment, suspended in time, you get to say no. You can even say no to the story of your life that maybe hasn't unfolded the way you have liked. Creating a new one. Be rebirthed, be renewed, and re-enliven yourself. Inhale up to center. Exhale, drop the head down to the chest and start to make big circles, like you're making a circle in the sky. Inhaling up and back. Exhaling around to the front. Inhaling down with the chest. Exhaling as you come back around. Really opening up the throat, opening up that expression where you speak your truth. You stand in your truth. This is your creativity, your essence, expression of you, and only you. And only you know what is true for you. Inhale to center and change directions. Notice if one side is looser or tighter. Breathe into those areas. Use the power of the breath. Every time you take a breath in, You get to create yourself new. The breath is what brings you to life, maintains your life. And when you no longer have life, you no longer have breath. So we want to master our breath so we can master our mind and ultimately master our lives. And the opening up all those areas in between each vertebrae in the neck, into the skull, into the back. Make this your last one and inhale into center. All right, so developing your human kindness. Everything that we want to extend or create or do in the world has to start from within. And in order to have kindness for others, we need to work and cultivate the kindness within ourselves, which enables us to be better human beings. But ultimately, that starts with the patience we have for ourselves. We cannot have patience or extend patience to others unless we ourselves have it for ourselves. Our mind is our own worst inner critic. We are the ones who are the hardest on ourselves. Haven't you ever caught yourself with negative self-talk and then recognize that, wow, I don't really want to hear that from myself. I wouldn't want to hear it from someone else. Why would I tolerate it from myself? So when you're in awareness and you can see and witness your inner dialogue this is the point of meditation, this is the point of slowing down, you can work on shifting that, changing that, rewriting the inner dialogue, the storyline that we have created for ourselves. The more mindful we are of what it is we think and speak, the more we are in control of our lives. We may not have control of the external world, but we have full awareness and capacity to control how we are from the inside out. So starting with the breath and then working with the mind and everything extended out can just be simply patience and kindness. But it's a constant work in progress. When you proceed with any type of movement, with Kundalini, with breath work, with meditation, start with the inner voice of kindness, the inner voice of patience with self, the recognizing that this isn't going to happen overnight, that with time and perseverance, dedication, devotion, you can renew yourself, you can rebirth yourself, you can recreate your life the way that you want it to be, if you're willing to start from the inside out. So this Kriya is also called Bandhu Kriya, and Bandh means brother or comrade. Daya means kindness, and Kriya means action. So it's putting that camaraderie into action with kindness. This camaraderie, this action of brotherhood, sisterhood, human kindness. Isn't it interesting? Humankind. Doesn't matter how you identify, what groups, what labels, whatever you put on as a story, as a mask, as your label, whatever you want to be called, you are still a human and you still belong to the humankind. So let's come back to the basics, the necessity, the simplicity of the kindness of being a human, the humbleness of being in this human form, this physical body that starts at a soul level and begins in the heart. All right. So first off, there are some moving parts. We're going to have our eyes closed during the Kriya, but first we're going to have a mudra. We're going to take our hands, we're going to connect the pinky, which is also known as Mercury. Each finger represents a planet. The pinkies represent Mercury, The ring fingers represent the sun. The middle fingers represent Saturn. The index fingers represent Jupiter for expansion. The thumbs represent the earth. So when we touch any of these fingers, we are stimulating not only our senses, our brain, because we massage our brain by using our fingers. Whenever we use our fingers, we are technically massaging different hemispheres of the brain. We are also connecting to the elements. Think about that. Earth, water, air, ether, fire. They are all connected. Everything is connected. This is the coolest part about being in this human form, is there's a connection to everything, and you cannot deny it. When you're willing to see it, you can't unsee it. We connect the base of the palms and the pinkies together. The rest of the fingers come out wide, but we're going to make a little triangle, bringing the tips of the middle fingers, which are Saturn, together. The rest are going to stay like this at the heart center. Arms are going to comfortably be resting on your sides of the ribs. This is the mudra. The eyes are closed down. We're going to inhale with complete sniffs 8 times. And then we're going to exhale with the whistle out the mouth. Now I'm aware, because I'm not a great out the mouth whistler, I'm the whistler who whistles through the mouth, inhaling. That's my whistle inhale. My whistle out on the exhale is more of a, sometimes I get a whistle, sometimes I don't. Don't beat yourself up. Don't get too caught up in it. Do the best you can. With each inhalation, each sniff, you want to feel the air come in through the full range of your nostril. So each stroke is a nose length. So make sure you clear yourself, come into a grounded centeredness, come into the posture with your hands. Bring the pinkies together, the sides of the hands, the thumbs are apart. You're only making a little triangle with the middle fingers, tips together, so a little triangle there. And the rest of the fingers are stretched out. So it looks like this. You're at heart center. You're going to close the eyes down and begin. Exhale completely and totally with the whistle through the puckered lips. You can use the Bij mantra, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma for the inhale. And exhale out through puckered lips and a whistle. Hands are in front of the heart and arms are relaxed at the sides. best you can. Keep the heart lifted, shoulders down and back. Make this your last round. Inhale, suspend the breath. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale again. Again. Bring the arms up overhead. Stretch, inhale. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Reach, reach, reach. And then shake out the arms. Shake up the body. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep your aura down, brushing it. Bring your hands to Gyan Mudra on your knees and go within and notice what you're feeling. Tune into your energy, your vibration, your sensations. Integrate, circulate. Inhale together. Exhale, release. So each sniff in is actually stimulating the pituitary gland and the vagus nerve. And what that does is allows our parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous systems to come into synchronization to be able to calm ourselves and claim ourselves. It relaxes our nervous system. So the breath is creating this beautiful softening. The pituitary gland secretes the hormones that relax us so that when the parasympathetic nervous system is engaged, which is our relaxation, that way we are calmer. We're able to relax and come out of a stressful situation and back into a neutral, calm place. We're not meant to live in fight or flight. And in this day and age, with the bombardment of technology, with the external stressors of life, trying to get by day, whatever your lifestyle may be, everyday stress can keep you in the sympathetic nervous system, can keep you in that fight, flight, tensed freeze mode in such a way that your body never gets the opportunity to relax, to recuperate, to regenerate, to calm itself in that parasympathetic nervous system. So when we are able to utilize the breath in a way that brings us back to that calming center, we are recreating our neural pathways. We are bringing it back to our insides, our internal control. We're not allowing the externals to take us out of our peace. We are creating our peace from the inside out. That this is what we are here on this earth to be, is peaceful creatures walking with kindness and spreading love and light. It is not meant to be this airy-fairy fantasy life. That is really truly who we are from the inside out. That is who our soul being is. So we calm our hearts. If you have high blood pressure, you have any type of heart dis-ease, that in itself says that you've been living in stress for far too long, and that exercises that strengthen the nervous system, strengthen the heart, oxygenate the blood, anything that utilizes the breath is going to bring you back into your power. This is your personal power. You've got the breath. It is the most powerful tool that you have in your artillery. Nobody can take that from you unless they take your life. Unless you give it to someone else. Like, for example, when you get really frustrated or you tense up and you hold your breath, you're giving away your power. So the more fully you can breathe and take back that power, the more rich your life will be. And the more kind you'll be with other people, because when you are in your centeredness, groundedness, your courage, your personal power, there ain't nothing stopping you back. Not you or anybody else. And you can do that for yourself, and you can lead by example just by doing something as simple as a breath technique. So don't let anybody or anything take you out of your peace. Just come back to your breath. It's the most natural thing you can do. Let's bring our hands to heart center and close out with a long time sunshine. Inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Sat-nam. When you harness the power of your breath, you can ride the wave of life. Ride the wave of your breath, baby. That's all you got. And that's what's carrying you through this life. So become more devoted to every breath you take, because you control it. So much love to you. Have an amazingly blessed day.